What's going on YouTube? QKG here, and man, it is good to actually see some early access games actually, taking the right step into making sure they're making something good, even when they're starting from very little to possibly going on to be looking like a AAA title. I don't know what's the heck's gonna happen, but anyway, if you guys remember a game that I reviewed back on the free-to-play showcase, which was called Warmode. This game was pretty much, it was some people called it a Counter-Strike ripoff just because of the buy system, which I didn't see the Counter-Strike ripoff. It didn't play anything like Counter-Strike. There wasn't much recoil at first, but I did notice the bullet spray because somebody did tell me about that. But it was pretty much just hop in, hop out. The game was like 200 megabytes, so it really wasn't much to it. Just some maps, shoot some people, that's it. There wasn't no objective. There's a ranking system, but you really don't know. Other than that, that was pretty much it. And then the game ended up getting pulled off Steam the week I reviewed it. So when it ended up getting pulled off Steam, it was pretty much in limbo at that point. Like, they didn't know if they were gonna bring this game back or if they were just gonna he's just gonna, you know what, I don't like this game, I don't like doing this, I don't like making games anymore. If they're gonna keep pulling them off, whatever, I'm gonna be done. But what ended up happening was Steam let them go ahead, put their game back on. The game was back up and running, and when I first hopped back on, I noticed that the servers were really, really low. I just thought the game died. I was like, yo, where did everybody go? I was just looking around like, man, where everybody go, bro? But I left it alone for a while. And then, because the game is 200 megabytes, I was not thinking about deleting it because I didn't really care. But, I just noticed, like, because, as soon as you start up Steam, you'll notice all your games will start updating. And I noticed Warmode getting updated, like, non-stop. I was like, what? They added some updates? I was like, let me go ahead and see what they did. So the dev actually polished the graphics. Thank God he did, or he or she did. Thank God the dev did, because that definitely needs it. It still needs more polish, but it looks a little bit better than what it looked like before. Because I actually noticed that. I was like, hey, this actually looks good. And then they actually added in another game mode, and the dev actually touched up some maps and actually made some new maps too. So it seems like at this point right now, the dev is just pretty much focused on touching up maps, making sure the maps are good. He or she actually put it. I'm just gonna say the dev. The dev actually put in another game mode, which was elimination. Then there's just regular scrimmage because, I mean, it's just that pretty much. It's just like team deathmatch. But I think what the dev is trying to do is pretty much just touch up the maps, make sure the balancing is good, make sure there's no bugs and glitches, and then he's gonna, or he or she is, then the dev's gonna actually go ahead and go ahead and add like a bunch of different variety stuff, like different I know they're gonna put different game modes. Why the fuck are you saying he? But I know they're gonna put in a bunch of different game modes and stuff like that. And there's actually weapon skins for the AK-47 only as of right now, and they're like 99 cents each. I know everybody hates microtransactions, but these are completely optional. It doesn't give you any added bonus. You just, oh, I got a white coated gun or whatever, I got a white coated AK-47. I mean, it's alright, cool. If you got $1 to spend on it on a card, just go ahead and get it. I mean, like, it just helps them out if anything, but it's completely optional. It's nothing game breaking, like, oh yeah, get this new exclusive gun early if you pay for it, like no stupid stuff like that. But it's pretty much just optional. So I noticed that that's pretty much another way to actually earn money to keep working on your game, which is pretty cool. And I've noticed people buying masks and badges, and actually weapon skins as well for the AK-47, and then the masks and badges and stuff just for your character. But I have noticed this stuff, so it seems like people are actually backing up this dev because this game honestly does have potential. To its core, this game is good. I guarantee you, if this game had the next gen graphics that it had maybe some weapon attachments. These are just some suggestions. I know this man is not going to have next gen graphics right then and there, but add some weapon attachments on either each weapon class, like assault rifle, SMG, shotgun, or just on each individual gun. Add some weapon attachments, and then you can, before you go into a match, you just pick out what weapon you want. Or when you're in the buy menu, just, oh, I'm gonna buy AK-47, or I'm gonna buy a red dot sight for this much, or extended mags for this much, and at least put up at least 2 attachments on there. And I mean, if the devs did that, or if they did that, that would be pretty dope. I'd have been like, yo, that's pretty nice. Because to this day, Counter-Strike does not really have any type of attachments. It's pretty much just using the same old formula that they had, which, I mean, it's pretty cool, but I don't know, man. I sometimes get sick of hip shooting, and this game actually lets you aim down sights or whatever, which is pretty cool. Cause trust me, back in the day when I had an old laptop, I was looking for some free to play FPS games that let me aim down a sight because a lot back then didn't. But it has some pretty cool aspects when it comes to the gameplay, and just I guess when it comes to the overall concept of the game. And this game does have potential. It's in its core, it's fun, so the dev might as well run off with that. So I mean, it's pretty good. Thank God the dev's open to suggestions, which is pretty good because I know everybody's been leaving feedback on the forums and stuff like that, or just like on the forum on the updates or whatever. They'll go ahead and leave some feedback on there, which is pretty nice. So I'm just actually very, very happy to see what this game is, and trust me, if this game is still fun to its core and this dev is knocking out those bugs, because trust me, there are a lot of bugs, and I understand that it's early access, but at the same damn time, a nigga should not be should not be in a freaking tree shooting me and I can't shoot them. It's kind of stupid, but literally it's a tree glitch where you just hide in a tree and you can shoot people, but they can't hit you unless they get in the tree and I guess maybe knife you. And then again, it's not a guarantee if you kill them. You can just step out the tree and stab them, and then that's it. But I don't know, that was kind of stupid, but it made me mad. But anyway, guys, that's just some suggestions that I have. If the dev does ever watch this, please go ahead and take my suggestions and just heed my words or whatever. Just, I'm not saying like I know all, but I'm just saying like I'm pretty sure that would be pretty dope. Or just keep on communicating with your fans and stuff like that. Your followers. I'll definitely go ahead and support it because you're definitely taking the steps in the right direction, which is pretty good. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and give Warmode a download on Steam. Trust me, you guys can definitely play the game even if you have a toaster or a potato for a laptop, because you can definitely run the game. So as of right now, yes, you can run the game. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is Quentin with Quentin Knows Games, and peace out.